Now, I know it's a casual setting. I know I did not bespoke today, even though it would have been a lovely thing to do, I must admit. But good morning, St. Lucia. Once again, it is another episode of DBS this morning. It's a beautiful Wednesday. It's hump day. Do not take that the wrong way. Of course, we have plenty features. Well, I mean, the usual 3 on a Wednesday, but you know, some amazing ones today. We're going to stop by right here, but let's not show too much of it. Come back. All right. We're going to take a stop here at Domino's, where we met up with the Buddy Ambassadors, right, and their program to see what they have in store. So let's see what they have to do. But before we get into that, let's hear what the news desk has for us today on the news highlights. We'll be right back. So give us.
Good morning. A review of the constituency boundaries is coming, so says Acting Prime Minister Dr. Ernest Hilaire. While the exercise is overdue by 2 years, he says a review does not automatically translate into a realignment of the constituency boundaries.
So because the Constitution says no more than 7 years, you have to do a review of the boundaries. We've not had boundary changes in St. Lucia for 50 years. Just think about that. The last major change we had was in 1974 when we moved from 10 constituencies to 17. We've had little realignments along the way. So we are due for a review of the constituency boundaries.
Dr. Hilaire says that the review will be undertaken once the final report on the National Population and Housing Census is received. The Chamber of Commerce and Industry of Martinique, in conjunction with the St. Lucia Chamber of Commerce, Industry and Agriculture, are hosting a trade mission. The aim of that trade mission is to strengthen and create business links across all local sectors for products as well as services.
We are fully aware of the language, the regulation, and also the cultural barriers between the French-speaking and the English-speaking islands. And the idea is to reintegrate Martinique and Guadeloupe in the region and to develop exportation throughout the Caribbean.
Several representatives of various institutions, including Invest St. Lucia Bureau of Standards, the Customs and Excise Departments, the French Embassy, as well as ministerial and other representatives, were all in attendance at that activity. USAID Caribbean Business Enabling Environment Reform Program hosted a private sector advocacy training workshop on Tuesday.
So teaching them just basically what documents to send, what tone to take, how to try to get into the avenues of the decision makers so that the business climate can be improved. So essentially, we think that the private sector is a very important voice in terms of leading business enabling environment reforms. And so just to make sure that they're on top of their game when they engage with government.
The USAID Caribbean Business Enabling Environment Reform Project is a 3-year, $8.6 million program designed to create a more enabling environment for businesses and create investment opportunities for economic growth as well. The winners of the first Be a Buddy anti-bullying program jingle competition received their prizes on Tuesday. The Onsa Combined School, Vidbutai Primary and Richford Combined Schools won the first, second and third place prizes respectively. The competition was sponsored by Domino's Pizza.
We are very ecstatic. We're very encouraged that persons voted for our video. And with that, I also wanted to express thanks to the people of St. Lucia and even the world by extension, because people from Taiwan were voting for our video. So we were really encouraged and we feel very happy that we won first place prize. The students worked really hard. I mean, we are a CPA class, an exam class, so you know that the stresses of grade 6 right now. We worked really hard. The students put in all their efforts, and we're just very happy to come out on top.
Each school was issued a check from Domino's Pizza, and the winner, Onsa Combined School, received $1,000. The second place prize of $500 went to the Vidbutai Primary School, and the third place was captured by the Richford Combined School, who received $250. These are your top stories. Thanks for watching.
Thanks, News Desk. Of course, it's DBS Morning. Stick with us. We'll be right back. of course, welcome back to DBS this morning. Now, if you're wondering why we're here at Domino's, I mean, they do make some amazing pizza. Let's face it, Domino's Pizza. We love that commercial, right? Anyways, produced by DBS, of course. But enough of that plug. So we met up with the Buddy Ambassador Say on Deck prize giving ceremony right here at Domino's. Let's throw into that, and we'll be right back here afterwards.
St. Lucia,
If you want to change the country,
be a buddy, not a bully.
if you want to make a difference,
Be a buddy, not a bully.
be a buddy, not to bully. I'm a buddy, not to bully. You're a buddy, not to bully. You're a buddy, not to bully. I'm a buddy, not to bully. I'm a buddy, not to bully. You're a buddy, not to bully. You're a buddy, not to bully. I'm kind like a buddy. I'm nice like a buddy. I'm blessed like a buddy. I share like a buddy. I'm a buddy, not a bully. I'm a buddy, not a bully. I'm a buddy, not a bully. Be kind.
That's right.
All right. Hey, little buddy, could you just scooch over a little bit? Let me just see if I can steal a seat here.
Come a little closer to me.
All right. St. Lucia, good morning. This is DBS Morning. We're here with...
Mrs. Stanislas, Principal, Vibutai Primary.
All right, and we're here because of the Buddy Ambassadors Program,
That's right. That's
And how was the proceedings this morning?
It was really nice. We were able to meet our fellow competitors, but I don't want to use the word competitors because I think we're all in this together. We're all trying to spread that message of kindness and togetherness for our country, St. Lucia. So I would prefer to say that I was very happy to meet like-minded schools.
Right.
And I'm hoping soon enough that all schools on the island can be part of the Buddy Ambassador Program.
Indeed. I share those same. Let me ask you now, how was the process now? Preparing, taking the kids, preparing them for this whole project and creating those jingles and the creativity and the juices. We want to know all the scoop.
Oh, wow. Well, for us, the children, we got the words, the lyrics from Miss Sheridan. And we had our teacher, Mr. Popo, who is in charge of our drummers, and also our music teacher, Mr. Joseph, to collaborate and see what it is that they could put together. And then we called our choir, we called the drummers, we called our ambassadors, and then we shared it with them. And they too said, so, let's try it this way. Let's do it this way. So maybe it can be a little catchy if we do a rap instead. And so getting the creativity and the ideas from the children, it more or less made it their own. And so they took responsibility for it, and they just went with it, and we were happy with the result.
And I'm sure they themselves can feel even more proud that they had so much input into this whole thing.
Exactly. Because as I said, it's theirs. So they're walking all around the school telling each other, you're a buddy, I'm a buddy, we're a buddy, be kind. And you're hearing it, you're walking in the halls and you're hearing the little jingle and you just have to smile because at the end of the day, you know that message is being carried around. So you have to be happy about it.
If you're saying that now, how has the impact been, their impact on the other students now, even though they weren't directly a part of the entire competition? How has the impact on them been?
It's been positive because now the school has their own jingle. And so we were singing it at assembly. The children are, as I said, walking all around, and as they're trying to learn it, they're sharing it with others. So even children who were not a part of the jingle, they're coming as we were getting ready to do the final taping. They were saying, Miss, I know the song, Miss, I can be in it. And we were laughing because, but you were not there at the beginning. But Miss, I heard it already, so Miss, I want to be in it. So that also made us very happy that the children were part of it all together.
And taking it from the school, not even going further into the community now, how does it not translate to the community? Because, let's face it, in St. Lucia right now, and I was saying in the last interview of the whole program and the ambassadors and everything, that, we are facing a bit of a crime situation in the country. And of course, it starts from as little as the toddlers growing up. How does that even translate now to the community? And how does it feel with you now as an educator and your responsibility, not just in the school, but taking it to the community as well?
Well, one of the things that we were so happy about the competition is that it wasn't done in isolation. So everybody came on board to hear it, to listen, to share it with friends and family. So as a community, we were happy that the Vibutai family, and by extension, not just Vibutai with parents who are at our school, but everyone who celebrates the school, who encourages and who support us on Facebook, on Instagram, and all of these places, that they came to help and to vote and to encourage us. Even if, they said, Miss, you can do this. They gave their input as well to say, Miss, the next time you're doing it, you can add this to it. And we were so appreciative of the feedback because it said to us that the wider community is aware. They want to celebrate, they want to join us, they want to carry that message. And as you mentioned, now more than ever, everybody needs to be a part of this idea that we need to come together. The issue of that everybody, it takes a village to raise a child, we need to get that back. We need to come together as St. Lucians to recognize, I am my brother's keeper. And so I must look out for my brother. I must look out for my sister. And this is what their Buddy Ambassadors program is trying to do, to get everybody to be responsible for each other, at not just school level, community level, island level. And this is what we want, all schools to come and get that message across.
Very well, very well. And I would like to say now, congrats not just to the emerging champions, but to everyone who has participated.
Indeed.
Because to me, as long as you are a Buddy Ambassador, you are a champion. You're championing a great cause in St. Lucia and the wider world.
Exactly.
Right?
Very true. Very true.
So thank you very much for joining us on DBS this morning.
You're very welcome.
Hope
Thank you
guys
for letting us continue
champion
to share that message.
The cause of being a Buddy Ambassador. And St. Lucia Civic of us will be right back. This is DBS this morning.
Thank you.
Welcome back, DBS family. Of course, continuing with the Buddy Ambassadors prize giving ceremony, we did catch up with first and third place winners of the competition. Let me tell you, these kids have some amazing, beautiful jingles. But anyways, we're gonna get into that, okay? Let's throw into it. We'll be right back. Stick with us.
We recently participated in the Be a Buddy, Not a Bully competition. This was hosted by Miss Lovely Sheridan as well as the Buddy Ambassadors. It was an initiative where we were given the lyrics and the students were to come up with a jingle, basically spreading the message of, you know, being a buddy and not a bully. So the students, I think we did this in like 2 days. My entire class, the entire grade 6 class of the Otsa Combined School, we came together, we created our skits, the students gave their own ideas, and then we put the song together, and then we came up with this masterpiece. We did this along with the help of Mr. Elmo Norville. I really have to thank him for that. He came on board as our musical director. Also my sister Zena, she also helped in putting the video together. The whole aim of this video and of this campaign was to spread the message of love.
My name is Jeremiah Cox. I'm from Chopin. I attend the Otsa Combined School. It was a great experience to be part of this Be a Buddy, Not a Bully jingle competition. It was an experience that we would never forget, an experience to show people to spread kindness to one another. We feel very proud, well, I feel very proud of us winning this jingle, and to say thanks to all the people who made this happen. Mr. Elmo Norville, Miss Zena Alcid, Miss Faye Samantha Alcid, and all the grade 6 students. And also, thank you to all those who liked and made this happen.
At our school, we took part in the Buddy Ambassador Jingle competition because we recognize that this initiative would assist us in bringing across a message of kindness to our citizens. At my school especially, we've been a member of the Buddy Bench initiative, Buddy Ambassador initiative for about a decade. And this has helped us in trying to bring across the message of zero tolerance to bullying at my school. So when Miss Sheridan brought about the idea of the jingle competition, we embraced it because the message that it brought about was a very positive one which encouraged children to embrace each other, no matter the differences, one which encouraged kindness, tolerance, and taking care of one another. This also provided an opportunity for our enrichment clubs at Richmond Combined to showcase their talent. So the jingle itself was a collaboration of the efforts of our enrichment programs. We had the drummers on board, the cheerleaders who put together the choreography, and the music group that did the singing. We also want to thank one of our local Dennery segment performers, Umpa. He came in and he gave the children some advice on how to go about putting it together. And I must say, when the piece was completed and we forwarded it to him, he was very impressed that they were embracing the Dennery segment genre.
Let me make people happy with the little. Oh, she's smiling. They're just smiling. Look. I have my doubles here, my peas.
Boy,
and then I have my hot sauce to go with it. Let me give you some mango chutney. That's the mango chutney. Okay? And then I have my cucumber. You want to try the double?
You know, most times you're supposed to eat a double with your hands.
Okay, you know.
But I have a watch your time on the clock, so I'm not gonna do that. You know, Miss Linda will, Miss Linda will get upset on that, so I'm not gonna do that. So I will take a little sample there, try and work it with the foil, you know.
Double's a finger food thing, you know. Tell me if you want more spice now, man.
But Shirley, what the jail is this, Shirley? Welcome back, DBS family. Now, as you hear, I turn into a Trini right now. All your feel is a joke thing. I have with Shirley, because boy, Shirley doing a couple things. Oh, good. The roti and them double and thing. Oh, good. Shirley, good morning to you. How you doing?
Good morning, I'm okay.
You're doing fine, Shirley?
Yes, my
You're
dear.
Smiling, God is good. The
all the
flowing,
time,
yeah?
all the time, all the
right,
time, all the time.
Now, Shirley, tell me now. I mentioned some of the products you're doing now, which is the doubles and the roti and all them kind of thing and so on. Tell me how you got into that then now.
Oh, well, I used to sell on the beach, right? I sell it for 9 years on the beach. I'm a licensed beach vendor.
Okay.
And I used to sell rotis, I used to sell plantain shapes and, little different stuff. So true to the covers, I decided to come out here to do something because, the beach was a kind of way you can't do nothing. So I come out. I work my doubles, my rotis, and so my little juice. And it went well by the grace of God. Mm-hmm.
So for the period of the 9 years,
yeah.
You've been doing more the rotis and stuff,
more
but
the rotis.
The doubles was not there yet.
No,
so
not yet.
How do you learn that culture and everything?
I just sit there and I just said, you know what? Once I try it on the beach, when I try it on the beach, some customer, they said, surely you're not doing doubles again? They like it. I said, never mind, I'll try it out on the roadside. And I just started to do it, and this I dare, and it, I enjoy it. I enjoy doing it.
That's lovely, because let me tell you, to find doubles out there, to find doubles that taste good is a different story. You can find the doubles, but to find doubles that taste good.
And I have a lot of customer.
Now, before I go further, before I forget this question, I'm going to ask you a very important question. When somebody says slight pepper, do you actually give slight pepper?
Of course, yes. I give a little slight pepper, but some of them, surely that's too heavy, man. I said, no, slight pepper.
Okay, then you're the real slight pepper, because if you give slight pepper and I barely tasting pepper, you're not authentic.
You know?
You're not authentic, not at all. All you need to behave yourself.
Yeah.
Now, Shirley, so from the COVID to making the products, the doubles and so on, the roti and so on, so on. How long here have you been inside?
I've been here about 6 years.
6 years.
Yes.
And for those of you who don't recognize, we're opposite Domino's Pizza.
Opposite Domino's Pizza.
Running the area.
I also online on TikTok everywhere doing my little. Yeah, my customer, they big me up like that,
Easy. You were there on the Facebook and Instagram, but TikTok, so what you have on your TikTok? So? You sure you're making
See
this
them
stuff?
doubles, see the doubles lady making sure doubles.
You're dancing
no.
and you're
Oh
doing, you're
yes, when
balancing
they
and-
take on my picture, I dance and I enjoy doing it.
Surely no easy boy. Alright, so what kind of rotis do you make? Because
I
people are
do
roti.
chicken roti, I do veg rotis, I do beef rotis, sometimes I do shrimp rotis too.
Okay.
Yes.
And it's limited to just, those, or do you have another area products as well?
Yes, I get unlimited, so much amount for the day and that's it, yeah.
Awesome. And from what time to what time?
I just be here for 8:30 and I finish around 2 o'clock.
So I could come for
Yes.
breakfast and I could still catch you for lunch. But I won't get
Yes,
you for
sir.
dinner.
No,
So
no
if-
dinner,
if-
no
if I-
dinner.
if I need
you
dinner,
catch
I need
me
to-
for lunch, yes.
Lunch for sure.
Yeah.
So I should buy a double
And some
lunch so I
folks
could have
when they
some
come
for
in and they
later.
get rotis and say, "So my Shirley, what happened to you?" I said, "Well, not
You should probably extend it to 4.
And they have a lot of tourists around too, and they love this. So a lot of
Two
tourists like
walking
this
by
kind
now,
of
they
thing,
watching this stand, okay,
They like
Shirley.
this kind of local food.
Of course, of
yeah,
course.
yeah, they like the
Well,
local food.
Shirley, I'm not gonna take too much of your day anymore.
Yes,
Before
my
we run,
darling.
let me just let the people know how they could contact you. Okay, so if
Oh.
you're having your party and you want
yes,
some
I do
treat
it too.
food, you understand?
My
Shirley
doubles
could cater.
too.
You understand? So
Yeah.
give them the number, please. The
My
Instagram,
number
the
is
TikTok,
72
everything.
My number is 720-6493. Okay, and my name is Shirley. You could call me Doubles Lady or Chicken Roti Ladies. I'm just opposite Domino Pizza. Okay.
I like this on a chicken
Yes,
roti lady.
uh-huh.
Yeah. One was the TikTok, so we could go watch your TikTok.
Oh,
and
yes.
give the TikTok some love because it's very rare you hear
Oh,
a roti,
yeah.
a chicken roti lady on TikTok.
TikTok,
so
you
what's
know.
the TikTok, please and thanks.
Oh my God. Hello. See that one to have it.
Two
hello.
visitors are ready to come in. You go come have some doubles and you on for later. She had till 2 o'clock.
2 o'clock, yeah.
All right then. Oh yeah, we're gonna run, but thank you very
Yeah,
much,
yes,
Shirley.
my
Keep
dear,
doing the amazing work.
Oh, yeah.
Shirley.
Grandmother's secret, mommy's
Shirley.
secret. And you see, my mother's an Indian too, so giving a little secret with the Indian spices and so,
God bless mommy and God bless you.
All
God
the
bless
time, my
those
darling.
hands.
All the time.
God bless your whole self, Shirley,
Oh,
because
yes.
all the jail is there. So, oh, good. We came to the unfortunate end of Divas this morning, this Wednesday morning, this hump day morning. But guys, here's the little good news. We're halfway through the week. Friday just let me see. So here's what you should do. On that lunch hour today, come up now and head over to Shirley, buy you some doubles, you understand? And also, even though you're not a toddler, you're a grown person, you should be a buddy ambassador. So treat somebody well today, right? Be a buddy, not a bully, right? Anyways, guys, have an amazing Wednesday today. Hope you enjoyed your breakfast, your coffee, whatever it is you had this morning. Hope you watched Flow and Move Trevor Lawrence this morning that airs at 5:20 a.m. Hope you did that, and if you haven't, that's you and your business, and that's why your bones hard. All kicks. The DBS family, enjoy your Wednesday today. Catch us tomorrow morning once again on DBS this morning. All right, you know what we are. How to catch us where we are. Yeah. See you. Bye.